Welcome back to We Are Tottenham TV. It's finished Fulham 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. 3 wins in a week. Dicko, how are you feeling after that one, mate?
I just need to empty the shit out of my pants.
Yeah,
absolutely shitting it, mate. The whole second half, absolutely shitting it on the back foot.
What do you do with the performance overall?
I think first 10 minutes, we didn't start very well. I think we struggled to get hold of the ball. And then we started to put together some nice bits of play and then made some chances. Obviously, the goal was pretty nice. Unlucky for Dele that it hasn't been given to him. But, yeah, we looked all right for 20 minutes or so between, like, middle of the first half. But the rest of the time, we just spent it on the back foot. Wasn't ideal. I mean, Fulham, give credit to Fulham, though. They look really good, to be fair. Like, going forward, they just couldn't. It was that last bit for them. They couldn't get the ball in the back of the net or find the final pass, but they looked good. They looked like they wanted it more as well. Like we were second to every second and first ball. Everyone available, we were second to it. We just weren't good enough. But credit to us, though, for holding on. If that was Tottenham from a few weeks ago, it'd be 1-1 now. And we'd be sitting here like...
Yeah, exactly. We were sort of waiting for the goal to come, and then it did come. And obviously, we got away with it with the decision. But look, you ride your luck. I thought we defended well on the whole. I don't think Lloris had too many, clear-cut saves to make. I thought we defended really well. But like you said before, Dele, unlucky not to get the goal. What do you think of Dele's performance in the front four of Bale, Dele, Kane, Son?
What, Shag? You say everyone call it Shag.
Bask. We'll call it Bask.
Yeah, Bask. I think, we'll stick to Bask. Yeah, it looks all right. It looks all right at times. I think it's going to take some work and like some getting used to. But I think one thing that I did notice is the press. It didn't look clear at what opportunities we needed to press, because there were times where Kane and Dele were going, but Bale and Sonny were sitting back and like, oh, should we go? And they were looking at each other, and sometimes they'd encourage each other forward, and sometimes they'd be like, I don't know, sit back. It needs to be a lot clearer, though, because sometimes we look like we want to press and sometimes we don't, and then some are pressing and some aren't. And if we're going to press, we need to press correctly. But it was decent.
Yeah,
I like it when we press, because we're winning. I think our best form of defence is attack. We have to attack to defend better. If we sit back and rely on our defence, we know all season that it's cost us. It's not been good enough from our defence all season. So the best way that we can put a stop to that is by going forward, getting a couple goals early, and then if we need to, sit back and soak up.
I echo your thoughts. I thought, again, they're a good, like you said, they're a good side for them. They're well drilled defensively, and going forward, they've got good players. So to come here and get a clean sheet of 3 points, not Liverpool couldn't do it. There were other sides that struggled here this season. So I think at the end of the day, you can't complain at 3 wins in a week, 3 clean sheets in a week as well. And obviously, we weren't going to blow Fulham away. They're fighting for their lives down there. So whilst the performance wasn't what we thought it would be, exactly. What did you think?
To work on.
What did you think of the fullbacks?
I mean, I don't want to mention Doherty,
because everyone was moaning about them.
I think Doherty didn't have a very good game. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if his position's very different to how he played with Wolves or what, or whether he's not settled in yet. I don't know what it was, but he doesn't look the same player that he does at Wolves. And every time the ball comes near him, he doesn't look confident. I think it's his confidence. He doesn't look. It's like he hasn't settled in yet. He doesn't look confident on the ball. He's not playing to his strengths like he did at Wolves. He just, like, he had one chance to cross the ball down the right and he lumped it over the bar, which wasn't ideal. I mean, that's your chance there. As a right back, you get in a position there. It's like, right, try and prove us wrong. And you lump the ball over the bar. So you're asking for hate. Davies wasn't too bad, but he wasn't really asked much of, I don't think. I mean, if that was a winger with a bit of speed and a bit more sort of flair, then I think he would have been pocketed, as he has done throughout the season by anyone playing on the right wing. But he didn't play too bad. Like, I'm not going to slate Davies, to be fair. I think he was quite solid today.
No, I thought the whole back forward solid for the majority of the game.
As Sanchez has had his doubters in the past, but for me, he's a classic defender. He's not got much footballing like knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, his footballing IQ is not ideal. He needs to have someone like Toby next to him to guide him through the game. But when it comes down to putting a block in, he's there. He's going to chuck it. Like, the thing is, when he with Man City went away, when he put his head in front of the ball and face planted, as much as that was hilarious / embarrassing, that for me that shows passion. That shows a defender wanting to defend, and I like that about him. But I also think that he needs someone next to him who's going to guide him through the game, because when Toby's there, you know, Toby, he's got experience. His footballing IQ is up there with the best. And then Sanchez can sort of do the dirty work, throw his body in front of the ball and stuff. So I think that back two, the two centre-backs there, I think that has to be our priority starting centre-backs for the rest of the season now.
No, I agree. The centre-backs I thought were good today. You're gone.
I know Dyer can speak Portuguese and Mourinho likes that about him, but yeah, I'm
not fully convinced.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, sorry. Where do we go from here? No, where do we go from here? We've got Palace on the weekend, and then Dinamo Zagreb next Thursday, and then we've got Arsenal at the Emirates. So, what's next? We've just got to build momentum now.
Yeah, do you know what? I look at the league with 3 points off the top four, and the teams around us continue to drop weeks and drop like pretty average performances every week in, week out. So I look at that and I think, okay, there is potential for us still to slide in the back door of the top four, but I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not going to raise my expectations because I do that too much with Tottenham. I'm not going to sit there and be like, we're going to get top four now. We're going to get top four. It's not realistic. And I don't think Tottenham fans should expect it. But if we put a run together, I don't see why not. Like, we could.
No, exactly.
We've
got to keep the momentum going. There is.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no point winning these games if we're not going to get a run down.
100%. We don't look too bad going forward now. There seems to be a bit more of a plan. I think, as I said about the pressing needs to be a bit more clear when we press, when we don't press. But we do look like a better team when we are pressing and winning the ball higher up. And in terms of defending, the pressing high, winning the ball higher up is going to relieve a bit of pressure off the back four. So one thing I did notice, I did think we looked like a completely different team without Reguilon. I think he provides so much threat going forward, as well as so much reliability on the defensive duties as well. So I think we looked like a different team. But his fitness is a joke. Like, he can run up and down all game and not at any point get tired out. And it gives Son that opportunity to come inside and take up that sort of left striker role that he likes to, like the spaces that he likes to pick up. So we look a lot better when we've got him bombing up and down that wing. But I think Davies is just he's an average player. Davies, we know what we get with him.
I agree.
But I do think
I agree with Reggie. I think he gives us an outlet as well. Like, it's something different down the left hand side.
He gives us a lot. He's just coming back from injury. We can't be throwing him into too many games. I think Mourinho did get that right. So I think you're bang on. Palace on Sunday. We're going to make it 4 wins in a row. Well, yeah, we'll do 4 wins in a row. I'd like to hope so, but Palace look like they're getting better. Like, they've just held United to a draw. Good defensively. They could counter our counter attacks. You know what I mean? Like, it could go either way, to be honest. I mean, we could absolutely rattle them, like what we did to Burnley, or it could be a tight game. We just don't know. We don't know what to expect with Tottenham at the minute.
I'm feeling good about Sunday. I think we'll do a Burnley on them and absolutely batter them. But
I'm not going I'm not going to build my confidence right up yet. I think it's
important. Like we said, it's important to get momentum.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple games to convince me that we're going somewhere. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I think there were elements that we need to work on. I think we should have kept the ball a lot better tonight. But overall, I did think going forward, again, missed a lot of chances. Kane, 2 chances, should have tucked them both away. But you know how he is. He scores all the time, assists all the time. So we take the 1-0 and we walk away. It's fine.
Yeah, well, exactly. 3 points is 3 points, and we move on to Sunday and next Thursday, and then the big one. So thank you for coming on, Dicko.
Yeah,
Always
no
a pleasure
worries.
to chat with you, mate.
All right, bro.
And come on, you Spurs.
See you later.